for you. 60-year marriage. And
That's
it had the original ring box from the company in Chicago that they got it.
Well, I noticed that you had. I was looking at some of the old boxes.
Those are just ones I've harvested. They don't usually come with the rings, but
there is something about like a story.
You bet.
And maybe I'll write my story, and then when I get.
And if you
This
have
guy
one,
I already talked to.
Okay, that's too bad.
They don't usually have them, but
Rachel has all kinds of stuff she wants to bring in, and so she was hoping if there was a nibble.
So,
Oh, I know, I had that, a ring guard.
yeah, our double ring guard.
That's what
where
my
the ring will
original
sit in
one,
it.
yeah.
And I have a jeweler that would be happy to do that for you if you get to that point.
Remember? Because we ended up splitting my ring guard for each
Okay.
girl. And so now they have, it was gold with the little diamonds in it. But I had a ring guard with the,
So that would be the way to go, but I
Oh.
think it's perfectly great just to wear like you would have 100 years ago.
there's something about there's something very much I like
So,
about.
Nicole, I hear people all the time, I want something unique. And what they want unique is a unique contemporary ring, which there really isn't any. And the halo rings are really, really popular right now.
the chocolate stuff too.
So, one of my dear friends, his wife-to-be, wanted that unique ring. So, but all right. And it went on a budget. So I said, how about a marquee halo ring? Because I haven't seen any of those at retail. And marquee diamonds are relatively inexpensive compared to round diamonds because they're dated. But we gave it a very contemporary look. Well, sure enough, she fell in love with the idea. And no sooner had we designed that ring custom for her, but Tiffany doesn't come out with their version of the
Do you
marquee.
think they got a glimpse of what you did then?
So anyway, she's a little more excited now that she's ahead of the curve, but also a
but
little
still
disappointed
now
that
she's
someone
seen
else
it.
might have a ring.
Oh, yeah.
But the Edwardians are beautiful, and they're works of art. And now that you know a little more of the story, I mean, imagine those little files and getting in there. So when they reproduce them today, which they do, I don't sell the reproductions. When you look at the filigree, it's rounded. It's not cut. It's not cut in the corners, and the detail is so much better.
I was wondering if there was replicas. I didn't know if.
Because they make them with lasers, and the lasers are very exacting, but they're dull, so they don't give you the sharpness on the pieces.
No, I just fell in love with the, and then the.
How many did you end up trying on, or?
Not very many because we tried one on. It was like several doors down.
Yeah, Ken Freeman at the Ocean Beach Antique.
I think so. And we
He's got
tried one.
nice.
It was like $10,000. That was at 10,000. Edward fell in love with the hearts on the side.
Oh,
I thought it was pretty, whatever. But I was like, and it was whatever. But I'm like 10,000. We have so much going on. We have a baby coming.
She's a little more practical.
Indeed.
Early on.
I so appreciate that.
And then I just love this little shop. So we came in here and I tried it on and it fit perfect.
Oh.
And we kind of, I think he must have sat on it for maybe a month and he must have bought it. I didn't know that. He had it for 5 months.
How many months?
I think he said 5 months.
Oh.
Really? He didn't know, he was trying to figure out when he was going to propose.
He was paying attention.
So he was
Yes, he
was
paid
thinking
attention.
it, and if you will.
So you made it very easy for a man. When you fall in love with something, it's very easy for a man to intuitive rather than trying to figure it out.
yeah,
And that's like,
they're
every
glad.
man need that because when they are up to their own device, they end up at a place like Jared's or at the Diamond Gallery. And
They're going to be sold on
hoodwinked.
something.
Or even Tiffany's.
Yeah, they're going to be sold on something.
Tiffany sells beautiful products.
They do.
You pay an arm and a
The
leg.
name.
But you
Yeah.
also find kind of like
Either gaudy
or it's a common. Like it's not.
Well, yeah, because I have this Tiffany band in there.
I saw
There's
that.
a name
Pretty.
to it. But there's probably, they've made 10,000 of them. So.
That gold one up there?
And these are.
This is the diamond hand right
And the thing that's cool
Oh,
about
that
these,
one. Oh, I
these
thought you
rings is there's like one of a kind.
It really
you're
is.
Not gonna,
You'll
you're
see
not gonna,
similar, but you won't see one that looks
That's a
just like it.
Tiffany?
And each diamond that was set in this was set to the specification of the person. So sometimes you'll get one with a big head and it has a
That's a
small
Tiffany?
diamond. And then sometimes the diamonds like yours will take up the entire
so fragile.
circumference. So.
Yeah, I wanted it
Has
because I either wanted
anybody
something
shown
really
an interest
simple,
in that?
and this
Uh,
I just
Tiffany?
fell in love with the whole history.
And the other thing is, I'm sure you've got the paperwork.
We
with it.
do.
Now, in the event that you ever lost your ring and you have notified your insurance company that you have a diamond ring with an appraisal, they'll pay you the appraisal cost of the ring, not what you paid.
Well, that's it. Because I saw the appraisal price. But my mom was saying we have to get a writer. How much?
Yeah,
Insurance
it's an
run, right?
insurance
So I
rider.
didn't
It
realize
probably costs you $50 a year.
Oh, that's
My
not
neighbor
too
paid,
bad.
my neighbor paid 600 for her diamonds, and I was like,
Well, it might be at $20,000 diamond or something.
well, she has her ring, her earrings and
And a
everything.
couple of things,
But I would,
artwork and whatever.
$50 is worth it if it saves you like,
I think you should peace of mind. And so if you lost the stone, there's all kinds of things that can occur with a ring.
So what do I do? When should I get this checked? Do I just go and do I come back here to you guys, or do I go to any jewelry store just to
Where
have
do you
checked
live?
Just in Mission Hills.
Use my jeweler. It's called Gems Jewelry.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Did you put it in your purse?
I did. Because
Thank you.
My finger is so swollen, I can't even.
This is who I have who repaired your ring.
Thank you so much for taking care of that too. I was really sad.
Of course you were. He's on University Avenue, just west of 30th Street.
Oh, okay, so more like North Park?
Yeah, it's right in the middle of North
Okay.
Park. And they're lovely. They've done
Thank you.
everything that I do, and if you need to have it sized, probably cost $25 to $30.
Yeah, my fingers never
And
go
then
back to
I would just suggest every 2 years, if you can get into the cycle, to have the products checked.
cleaning them.
You
Or,
can professionally clean it at home.
Okay.
My suggestion is just a little Dawn detergent and an old toothbrush.
Okay, that's
You'll
easy
be very
enough.
happy.
It's very shiny.
Yeah.
That was one thing I was like, wow, it's really sparkly.
Yeah, and he knows how great it looks in the sunlight.
And everyone's like, your ring. But everyone loves that it's like, there's history to it.
Yeah, so now you can be an ambassador.
Because
And
I've had a ring made before, I was married before.
Uh-huh.
And it was pretty and everything, but I love this one so much more. Whole probably because I love the partner too,
Uh-huh.
but there's something just very much about the era. I don't know, I just
Yeah.
love it. I love it. It's different.
No.
So yeah, we'll be-
Sorry that I stood you up for an hour. It was not my intent.
That's the first time I've ever been stood up. How you gonna make it up to me, huh?
So I've got,
Oh, wow.
I've got 5 boxes, file cabinet boxes full of jewelry that I just purchased, and that's what kept me going.
Where did you go?
I was down in the South Bay. A lady who used to run estate sales, and every time that there was jewelry, she just threw it in a box. So most of it is not that exciting.
So she bought bulk. I mean, she would say,
No,
I
She
it's
have
ran
a
the
state-
sales,
it's a
but
state
she didn't
sales.
like selling the jewelry because there was such a frenzy for it. She didn't really know her
Like
way
Bill,
around.
remember how Bill
Oh.
hired someone to come in and take out?
Oh, yeah.
So that's what it sounds like she
Yeah.
just threw the
So
costume jewelry.
over the course of 15 years,
She's
she's
got
a
all
lot of
that.
boxes of jewelry.
But there's some stuff that might be
Yeah,
gems in there.
yeah, we got some good stuff that came out of it. So, and she was thrilled. There was even a gold coin. So, anyway,
You have to go through all that now?
now I have to get it ready for sale. So that's.
Do
it'll
you
keep
do
me
all
busy.
of these or just
Well,
this
just
one?
these 3 cases here, and then I do 2 shows a month.
Oh.
That's where the bulk of my sales come from because
This
I
one
sell.
and this one and that one. huh?
Correct.
Those 3.
So that's mainly men's and costume jewelry. That's all silver jewelry, and of course everything in the other case is real. If something is synthetic, I won't sell it.
Yeah, she said something about ivory. You can't sell
No,
ivory.
can't sell ivory.
Is that
I
in
have-
California? Is that just here in
All, it's in the entire United States.
I have, I think, jade from the Philippines that my dad got when he was in the Navy.
Hmm. So the jade would have come from Hong Kong,
Oh, Hong Kong.
and what we want to see, what makes jade potentially
Because
valuable,
I think I have to be
are these tones. But the most valuable tone is white.
Oh, I don't think
You don't even have, or like that way?
I don't have any.
Oh, what's that
So-
color then?
That would be blonde, but what we'd want to see is translucent, that you can see through
Oh.
it.
Oh.
And the carving. So that is what we call gem quality, and that stuff is an ornamental leg, and the Chinese want it commercially. To them, it signifies
Too bad
purity.
I didn't get that.
So, but typically what we would have got back from the Philippines, you would have gotten the ivories. So they did a lot of the
Yeah.
ivory carving, they still do today.
It's kind of.
But although it is illegal to sell, you can still own it.
Okay, I think I have to have it restrung.
Do you wear it?
I can't because it needs to be.
No, but you would, you wear
Yeah, but I'm
So
thinking I would
my,
change the design a little
The
bit.
jeweler I gave you will also do that.
Okay.
They'll restring probably $15 or $20.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Okay.
People might shoot.
Yeah.
People might shoot
Well,
you
I think
off.
I should take a picture of it, right? I should, and count how many I have on there, so I don't lose 1 or 2.
Well, and if it needed a little longer, what they can do is they can put knots on it.
Oh,
If it
yeah.
being
Well, that's what I think. I don't
Give
like
it
anything up
extension.
here. I like it a little more, yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
They could be very helpful for you.
All right.
Thank you so
Somebody
much for
go do
taking
the
care of
jade and the-
everything.
Oh.
I mean, we'll come back and look for Edward once we get close
Cool.
up.
Our reputation's important. So, and we are dealing with vintage products, so once in a while there's something that gets goofed. So.
Thank you though, we really appreciate it, because I was like, I mean, granted, if I had it for a long time, I
So
would've-
you do buy gold and silver if people have?
Yeah,
Yeah, men's
and I'll
free-
do house calls, so.
Oh, okay.
If I buy it here at the store, which I don't have a permit to properly do that, I would have to take your name and address, photocopy of your driver's license and a thumbprint. Then I have to write up what I bought from you, I have to send it to the police department to make sure that what you sold me is not been reported stolen. But if I come to you, I don't have to do anything.
Oh, okay.
So do you have men's antique rings?